people time today. Okay, I'm a little early. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen. I'm sorry, my computer. I'm sorry. The title of this foolery this morning is Modern Women, Modern Woman calls her son daddy. Okay? A modern woman calls her son daddy. Okay? And is Elon Musk getting paid 8 million a day? Okay? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay? Inquiring minds want to know. And then nobody is checking anything. They just coming out and just saying it's nonsense. Okay? So let's repeat it one more time. Modern woman calls her son daddy. Okay? And Elon Musk. Mm, Y'all gotta stop these lions. Oh my God, y'all gotta stop this. I said lions. You gotta stop this lying. Okay, y'all gotta stop this lying. Okay, and is Elon Musk getting paid 8 million a day? Okay, to do what he doing in Doge. Okay, so before we start, I want to say happy anniversary to my king. Okay, this is a full 18 years that he has put up with my shit. Okay? And I want to tell him thank you. Okay? I had asked him last night if you had a chance to do it all over again, would you choose me? You know what he said? And I won't listen, you know what he said? Okay? He said, yeah, I would choose you again. Okay? So I cried. Okay? So for all y'all who are my haters that get in here and say that, I'm holding my husband hostage, okay? He said he would do it again. He said he would go through all the training again, okay? He would go through all the training and the corrections for me again. So to all my haters, okay? To all my haters, okay? My king said he would do it again. Okay? Thank you. Now, I want to share something with y'all. Just a little something, something. Okay? Corey Joe, good morning. Good morning, 18. To all, hey Shay, to all my haters that said I'm holding my husband hostage. Okay? He said he would do 18 full years with me again. Okay? Okay? Now, to my king directly. To my king directly. Okay? This is to my king directly. Okay? Because I know you at work. Okay? And we can't celebrate our anniversary early in the morning like we usually do. But we did like late in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like that, not late in the morning, but like that early morning when the kids are still asleep. So we celebrated a little bit. Okay? Okay? Now, I'm not like some of y'all women. Okay, I'm not like some of y'all women that get out here when somebody tap you in the morning, you don't know what to do. Okay, I'm not like y'all. Okay, I assume the position because I like it. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, now to all my haters, all my haters. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, to all my haters. Okay, to all my haters, forget y'all. All right. Shay said, assume the position. Yes, baby. And I do it gratefully, happily. Okay. I'm not ashamed to say I do. To all my haters, forget y'all. Okay. My king said I would do another 18 years with you. Okay. Now, let's get to it. All right. Let's get to it. Do you believe, everybody in the chat right now, okay? Do you believe I look at my husband as a superhero? Okay? Cuz I talk about my husband enough. So do you think I look at my husband as a superhero? Hmm? Do I look at my husband as a superhero? Do I? Okay? My husband is Superman and Clark Kent. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I'm not Lois Lane that she's daft. She doesn't know she doesn't know that that's Clark Kent. I'm not daft like her. Okay? I'm not. I know my husband is Superman and Clark Kent. Yes, I do. I know he's both. Okay, to all my haters. Okay, to all my haters in here, hateration. Okay, hateration, because I talk about my husband. And I say, my husband, my husband. So, did anybody tell you to watch me? Ain't nobody say watch, take heed. Okay, I'm talking about my husband. So, my husband saved me. I know what being saved feel like. Okay, I know what being saved feel like. Okay, and because I believe in my heart that my husband is my Superman Clark Kent. Shout out to Mr. He Said for the analogy that people copy his analogy and act like they did it. Shout out to Mr. He Said for the analogy of Superman and Clark Kent. Now listen now. I'm not hating on y'all brothers. I'm not. You know, a lot of y'all are Supermen, okay? I'm not hating on you. But mine is special, damn it. Mine is better than all the heroes in the world, okay? Mine is better than all the heroes in the world. Mine got a theme song. Okay? My king got a theme song, damn it. Okay? He got a theme song in my mind. So I don't listen. I don't care what y'all say. Okay? I don't care what y'all say about me behind my back and shit. And be watching my channel. I don't care what you say. Okay? She dickmatized and all this stuff. I've been doing it 18 years or more. She's dickmatized, this and that. You know, all she do is talk about her husband. So, okay? Today is our anniversary. This man has put up with hell. Okay? This man has went through hell, fire, and brimstone to train me. Okay? To be the wife he needed me to be today. Okay? And this man said to me last night, he said, baby, you ain't got to give me no pussy tonight. I could just hold you tonight. Okay? I said, oh, yeah? He said, yeah, I'll just hold you tonight. Do you want me to just hold you? I said, well, I would like the dick, you know. But you can hold me. You can hold me. I'll take you holding me. Mm-hmm. I got the dick later, though. But I said, I'll take you holding me. Okay? So he held me. Okay? And he said just like this, baby, if I had to do it again, if I had to do 18 years again, I would do it, baby. I would do it with you. I said, oh. He said, yes. This is my husband theme song. Forget what y'all said. This is my husband theme song. Cool. Don't be mad, okay? My king got a superhero background music, okay? In my mind, okay? Don't be mad, okay? Everybody can't be like my husband, okay? Everybody can't be like my husband. I'm not hating on nobody else's husband, okay? Okay, you say you got a good husband, that's nice. I'm happy for you, okay? You say you got a good man, that's nice. I'm happy for you, okay? But my husband is Superman. Clark Kent and Superman. That's what my husband is. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. I don't want anybody to be jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. I know some bitch behind the camera right now looking at me like, I ain't jealous of you, fat bitch. You jealous because you called me a fat bitch. Okay? Now, let's get into the foolery. Okay? Let's get into the nonsense. So, okay? So, they going around lying on Elon Musk. Okay? They lying on Elon Musk. Okay, we're going to start with Elon first. Okay? So, Elon is out here. This is what Elon Musk is saying to all his haters. Okay? This is what Elon Musk is saying to all his haters. And people mad with him. And I understand why they mad. Hateration is real. Okay? Hateration is real. Okay? I understand why they mad with Elon. Hateration is real. Leo, how are you? Brittany, what's going on? I know why they mad with Elon Musk. Hateration is real, baby. Okay? Elon is saying this to y'all. Elon is saying this to y'all right here. Can you imagine Elon Musk walking up into the treasury saying, bitches, I don't need y'all money. Okay? Bitches, I don't need y'all money. I want to know what type of money y'all spent. He up there like, y'all gonna stop lying on Elon? So now, Crockett, we running around here lying, baby? I only came to talk about it. I wasn't gonna say nothing. But Crockett, we out here lying, baby? You said they paying him what? They paying him what? You said they paying him $8 million a day to do this? I'm gonna share something with y'all, taxpayers. I want y'all to understand. And I got the link. I done already shared the link in our YouTube community tab. Elon doing this shit for free, y'all. He doing this shit for free. I don't know what. Elon said, I'm going to kick y'all ass for free. That's what Elon said. Y'all couldn't pay me enough. That's what he said. That's what he told Trump. You can't pay me enough. This is a hobby. What did I tell y'all? Okay? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all this is a hobby for Elon Musk. This is a hobby. First of all, how did Obama's daughter get $2.2 million from USAID? Okay? Allegedly, I don't want to get sued. I ain't see the receipts yet. They just talking about it. How did she get 2.2 million from USA? Just when I was talking about the Clintons, baby, okay? She got that 85 million Okay, allegedly. Okay, because we ain't see the receipts yet. But why ain't nobody coming out speaking and saying that's not true? You didn't hear the Clinton baby come out and say that's not true. Okay, you don't hear the Obama baby, the oldest one, come out and say that's not true. You don't hear none of this stuff. You don't hear none of this stuff. All you hear is that the Democrats running around like they crazy, talking about they want to impeach him and all this other nonsense, and they getting up there calling Elon a dick. Y'all out there calling him a dick. Can you imagine on the Senate floor, y'all calling him a dick? And this is what he's saying to y'all. Y'all. What is 8 million going to do for this man? Tell me now. I want to know. What is 8 million is going to do for this man? I think he just enjoy exposing y'all. I think he just genuinely enjoy exposing y'all. Okay? Now, why ain't nobody saying that that's not true? Y'all just quiet, ain't nobody saying nothing. So US aid was a piggy bank. That's what it was. US aid that we thought we was feeding children. We thought we was feeding little kids walking around naked, ain't got no diaper on and stuff, and they starving. We could see the skin and bones. That's what we thought. American people thought we were doing that. That's what we thought. We thought we were saving people. Okay? But y'all bitches out here buying new homes and a wedding and stuff and all this stuff like that. Y'all bitches out here doing that. Okay? 1000 Watts Radio gave a $2 super check. He said, please hit the like button. It's free. Yes, baby. Hit the like button. It's free. So, y'all out here, okay, buying all types of nonsense. Buying all types of nonsense, honey. Buying all types of nonsense. And, you know, ain't nobody come out here and say, that's not true. I don't hear Chelsea out here talking about that 85 million. That's not true. That's not true. I don't hear none of that. I don't hear none of that. So now Crockett comes out, and she got it all over social media now. They said that Elon Musk is getting paid $8 million a day. I'm going to share something with y'all. When you like something, okay, this is for my sisters and brothers of all colors. When you like something, do you do it for free? When you like something genuinely, do you do it for free? Huh? I know I do. I know I do. If I like something, I'll do it for free. Okay? Like if this is just my passion, I'll do it for free. Okay? Yes, I will. Okay? I'll do it for free. But I think to just catch y'all bitches, that's why he doing it. That's why he doing it. And I think he likes it. Do you see how when he come to the Oval Office and he tells like all the stuff that they're doing? Okay, it's like a little kid running to their grandfather like, this is what happened. This is what happened. But y'all want to get out here and talk about he's the co-president. The messed up part is it ain't y'all. Okay? It ain't y'all. When Bill Gates was out here doing nonsense, okay? When Bill Gates was out here doing nonsense, okay? Y'all ain't say nothing. Y'all ain't say nothing. Him and Fauci, okay? I want to say allegedly, I want my channel to get took down, but him and Fauci, when they was doing nonsense, y'all ain't say nothing. Y'all ain't say nothing. Y'all was like, that's good for the American people, okay? So now, bitch, it's our turn. It's our turn. It's our turn now. Yes. Okay. So now, SGE are limited to working for the government for no more than 130 days. Okay. Out of the 365-day period. Though they can work multiple years and they can either be paid or unpaid. NPR has reported that Musk is not being paid for work with DOG. Mm-hmm. DOG. Well, you know what I mean. Doge. Okay. DOGE. Okay. 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 I shouldn't have shortened it. But I should have just said Doge. That made more sense. I should have said that. But I'm pimping right now. I'm pimping right now. Okay? So that means that now SGE is a special government employee. Okay? That's the abbreviation. Okay? Now, it says Congress created this special Congress in 1962 created this special government employee which allows executive branch, the legislative branch, and the independent federal agencies to bring on an employee for a specific role on a temporary basis. Okay? Okay? For all y'all bitches who say y'all don't know where he came from, okay? Typically, SGE are hired as experts or consultants or serve a member of the federal committee, of which there are roughly 1,000 across the U.S. government. So that means there are other people who are specialists for the government. That means there are other people which this role was created for, special government employee. So that means a special government employee does not have to be vetted, just like y'all did Fauci. A federal, listen, okay? Special government employee does not have to be vetted, okay? He can just be chosen, okay? Same thing how y'all did Fauci. Same thing how y'all did Fauci, okay? But now y'all talking about he ain't vetted and he doing all this. He is a special government employee. And he only supposed to work 130 days, okay? 130 days out of 365 days. That's why, okay, let's make sure we get this right. That's why Doge hit the ground running once they got up in that White House. That's why Doge hit the ground running for y'all bitches. So y'all couldn't clean up that shit. Yes. But I doubt that y'all was gonna clean it up. I doubt y'all was. I don't know how y'all can hide a paper trail, but you thought you could. Okay, by all this distractions and stuff, y'all out here running, talking about you marching and all this other stuff, but then y'all always slipping up when you talking. Okay, one of y'all sat up here and said that American people should be censored. One of y'all sat up here and it's always y'all pit bulls, my sisters, it's always y'all. Okay, okay, even the older pit bulls was out there. Okay, and then you got another old pit bull sitting up there. Uh, we just worried about what they got on us. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Okay, Jerry, thank you. 1,000 watts radio. Thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. He said, "Happy anniversary. How many years are you celebrating?" It is actually a full 18 of marriage today. Okay, I always say 18, but it's actually a full 18 years of marriage. Now, tomorrow I'm gonna say 19 because we're starting our 19th year. Ain't that messed up? That's messed up. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. I try to make my, you know what you gotta do? You gotta walk into it. You hear me? You gotta walk into it. Speak it into existence, damn it. You hear me? Okay? I was on 17 and I said, no, 18. Okay, the next day I was on 17. The next day I said 18. You got to speak it into existence, honey. Speak it into existence. Okay? Tomorrow I will be saying 19. Okay? To 19. You got to speak it into existence. But today is a full 18 years of marriage. Okay? Thank you for the $5 super chat. So now we know that Doge only works 130 days. That's why he hit the ground running with them young people he done brought up in here. Why y'all scared? Why y'all scared? These are the same young people y'all out here talking about. Lennar, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. Okay? Okay? Y'all the same one out here, okay, talking about Elon Musk's team is too young to be doing all this, being in the federal, doing all this, counting this money, figuring out what's going on. They're too young. That's what y'all said, right? But our children are not too young to have sex changes, though, right? Our children are not too young to have sex changes. A 12-year-old can have a sex change. That's not young. That's not young, though, right? That's not young. That's not young, right? Because even now, the judge has stopped, well, blocked the presidential executive order about doing sex change for 12-year-olds. But 12-year-olds, they're not young to be having a sex change, a whole body change. They're not young. You know what I'm saying? But y'all getting in here talking about these men and women who are 19, 20 years old, that they're too young to be dealing with stuff in Congress, but it's okay for a 12-year-old to get a sex change. Huh? That's what y'all said. So for all Elon Musk haters, okay? All Elon Musk haters, y'all sitting in here, okay? Y'all sitting in here talking about he getting paid $8 million a day to do Doge, right? To do Doge. He getting paid $8 million a day. But the NPR reports that Doge ain't getting paid shit. Doge ain't getting paid shit. She got that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada, that BCBG. He said, I don't know what you heard about me. Shout out to 50 Cent. I don't know what you heard about me. But y'all in here lying on this man, talking about he getting paid to do all this, to be Doge. He getting paid for this. And I kept telling y'all, this is this man's hobby. This is a hobby for him. He looks too excited when he catching y'all ass. This is a hobby. This is a hobby going on. This man runs 7 businesses. I think it's 7 or 6 businesses. Okay? He runs 7 or 6 businesses. Okay? And so, okay, this is a hobby. You got to have a hobby. If you already got 6 or 7 businesses, this is a hobby right here. This is a hobby right here. This is a hobby, baby. Okay, what did Jerry say? Jerry said he's a billionaire. He don't need that money. Jerry, are you sure? Are you sure, Jerry, he don't need that money? Are you sure, Jerry, he don't need that money? Because when I saw this article, and I shared the link because I like to give receipts. Before I didn't like to give receipts, but I like to give receipts. Okay, I like to give receipts now. Okay, I like to give receipts because some of y'all be coming at me. I can't just get up here and talk shit no more. I gotta go study and stuff, and I hate that. Okay, but since I gotta do it, damn it, baby, I'm gonna dance while I'm doing it. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. I don't want you to be mad. I don't want you to be mad. I don't want you to be mad because y'all said that he's making $8 million off of us a day. Y'all said that. But the look on his face, he looked too excited to catch y'all. That's the problem. He is excited to catch y'all. That's the problem right there. Rosa, stop laughing at me, Rosa. He's excited. Brittany, stop laughing at me. He's excited to catch y'all, damn it. He too excited. He too excited, damn it. Y'all don't see him? Okay. Mondo said, I make $670 a day. Mondo, baby. Go ahead, baby. But listen to me. Elon, okay? Y'all lying on this man. Crockett, you got up there and told the whole world this man is making... this is the thing that irked my nerve. Y'all be saying Trump being here lying. Now, don't get me wrong. He do be telling some white lies stuff. Okay. No pun intended. Okay. But he do be telling some lies. Okay. He do. He do. But some of the stuff be funny. Okay. But y'all be coming out here talking about this is what it is. And y'all be lying. Like y'all be like really, really getting out here just telling all types of lies. It's really bad. Like, why you gonna say this man is getting paid $8 million a day? Let me share something with you. And y'all got people believing all the money he caught that he's supposed to get the money. Why? Why? Some of y'all content creators, y'all on that same train like everybody else. Oh, he collecting the money for himself. Oh, he collecting the money for himself. Trump said that anybody who does production in the US, he would give them a lovely tax cut. So if Elon is doing work in the US, if he brings his production and do it in the US, which he has done already, he's going to get an amazing tax cut like everybody else who would. Okay? But y'all going to get out there and say, oh no, they going to give him all the money he found. Does that sound right? That sounds stupid. How would he get all the money that they found? They're trying to save the government money. They're trying to expose you. Do you hear what I'm saying? They're trying to he's trying to expose y'all for all the stealing y'all been doing. God knows how long y'all been stealing. Cause US aid has been in effect since the 80s. Okay? Probably the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s. I don't know how long, damn it. But God knows how long y'all been stealing from that piggy bank. Okay? God knows how long y'all been stealing. Okay? And Brittany said, we the people are here for it. Yes, we're here for it. We want to see y'all get exposed. Okay? When a congresswoman got up there and listen to me, I'm no hate on my sister because she's a beautiful chocolate woman. Okay? She ain't got no hair, but she's beautiful. Okay? Very beautiful chocolate sister. Okay? I'm not here to hate on her. But why you get in here and say we need to censor the American people? Don't you know if we censor the American people, okay? Okay, if we censor the American people, okay? Skamala would have won. Do you hear what I'm saying? Skamala would have won the presidency. Okay? Yes, she would have won, damn it. So no, we cannot censor the American people. We have to get out here and be talking about this nonsense. We have to get out here and talk. If we don't, we'll be fooled. Y'all been stealing money. And now the same senator that I'm talking about, House of Representatives, the same one I'm talking about with the clean bald head, beautiful brown skin sister, same woman I'm talking about, okay? She out there trying to do a whole reparations, She want to do a reparations bill, right? Now, this is my first question that I want to ask, okay? First question that I want to ask. This is the first question, okay? Why not when Biden was in the White House? Why not when Biden was in the White House? How come the Black Caucus didn't even vote together on that? They shut that thing down for reparations for FBAs. They shut that thing down. So now you getting out here and you was crying on TV talking about, yes, we got to continue to keep bringing up, and you should have seen the people in the comments. Yes, sis, continue to keep bringing up. What? No, somebody asked her why she didn't bring it up when Biden was in the White House. Ask why she didn't bring it up when Biden was in the White House. Okay? Now y'all want Trump to do something about it. Now y'all want Trump to do something about it. I'm going to share something with y'all, what I think who should pay reparations. Y'all going to be mad with me. Y'all going to be mad with me. when I say who should pay FBA reparations. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna say, what the hell? Mama Africa has been getting aid for 60 years. Mama Africa has been getting aid for 60 years. Mm-hmm. 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 She been getting aid for 60 years. A lot of our ancestors had went through the door of no return in South Africa. I hope I'm saying this correctly. The door of no return in South Africa. Mama Africa, every nation that sat up there and contribute to the slave trade, all y'all that got up there, Mama Africa, I'm talking to every nation, every country, okay? This is what I'm talking about. Everybody who contribute to the slave trade, okay? Every one of y'all who contribute to the slave trade, y'all should pay us. Every one of y'all. I ain't lying. I'm not lying. Every one of y'all. Every nation in Africa, y'all should pay us. Y'all should pay us. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that America ain't got nothing to do with it. We should get money from America too. But Mama Africa, y'all sold us and didn't blink an eye. Y'all sold us and didn't blink an eye, honey. Y'all didn't blink one eye. Y'all sold us. Now, America, you have some things to answer to because some of our blood was already here. Okay? You just chained us. Okay? Some of the blood was already here. You just chained us. Okay? Judah. Mm-hmm. Some of the blood was already here. You just chained us. Okay? But the ones that y'all brought from Mama Africa, okay? The ones y'all brought from Mama Africa and you had, you already chained them and brought them here. Mama Africa need to pay for us. Why are you still collecting 60 years of aid, damn it? Where's the money going? Where's the money going? And I'm not hating on Africa. I'm not. I'm married to a Nigerian. But where's the money going? Why do y'all still need help after 60 years? Why? That's a problem. When y'all got liquid gold under your feet. When y'all got every type of mineral under your feet. Did y'all know that South Africa, back in the late 60s or 70s, wanted to give money to the FB family? South Africa wanted to give one now back in the day this had to be probably 1 million. Okay? I think it was about 1 million. They wanted to give to FB family. And the Honorable Louis Farrakhan was supposed to collect this money. Okay? To help fix our communities. And Uncle Sam told them no, they could not give him the money. So now, this is all alleged. I don't want my channel to get taken down. So now, since y'all said no, South Africa could not give us that money, okay? Y'all stop that aid that y'all giving all of them down here and give it to the FB family. Then we ain't got to worry about all this nonsense no more. We ain't got to worry about all this nonsense no more. The money that y'all been giving to Mama Africa, we supposed to get that money. FBA is supposed to get that money. Why is Mama Africa getting this money? Why are they getting this money? When they had 60 years to collect this money, that does not make sense. This is the uncomfortable truth. All the lying and everything. And now you got our sister up here with that chocolate skin looking beautiful up there, but you fake crying, baby. You fake crying. Okay? You are fake crying, baby. You are fake crying. You could have just did this under Biden. Now you wait. Okay? Now you wait until Trump get in there. Because y'all like to label him a racist. Y'all quick. Oh, he's a racist. He don't want to give reparations, but ain't nobody asked Biden about this reparation thing. And that's what he ran on. Oh, yeah, I'm looking to do reparations. Ain't nobody bring no bill across his desk. Because we already know that the word was out. Y'all better not bring no reparation bill in front of him. We already know. Because the way he handled that call with Jesse Jackson, we already know. No, was it Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton? Al Sharpton. Okay? Nonsense. This is the uncomfortable truth. Let's get back on to what we need to talk about. Because you know how I run off, okay? Elon is not taking any money from the American people. He out here trying to expose the nonsense that has been going on in the Treasury. That's all. He's trying to expose the nonsense that happened in the Treasury and all that money y'all been taking from the cookie jar. And that's it. And that's it. And that's it. Y'all lost. That's it. You lost. You lost because the American people are seeing now what y'all have been doing with our money. The American people now are seeing the nonsense that has happened with our money. And they're tired. They are tired. They don't want to hear no nonsense no more. They're tired. And I'm going to share something with you. I do not blame the American people. Not one bit. I don't blame them one bit. Now, I want y'all to hear what Sister Girl said because she had to cry a little bit. I want y'all to hear it. I want y'all to hear it. Then we going to get off the subject. But this is what she felt. She felt that reparations, I got to go back to it, y'all, because I just seen the video. She felt that a bill of reparations need to come out. So I want y'all to hear what Sister Girl got to say because she feel deeply about this, okay? She feel deeply about
Today, I'm deeply honored to reintroduce H.R. 40, historic legislation to establish a federal commission to examine the lasting legacy of slavery, to develop reparations proposals for descendants of enslaved Africans. It is an honor.
Why are you crying?
To inherit the privilege of carrying this forward.
Why are you crying?
From Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. In my last correspondence with her, she said, keep working on our priorities and never give up. Today, I'm deeply honored to reintroduce it.
What priorities? Y'all been hiding, chucking and jiving, and lying to us. What priorities? What priorities? Y'all been lying, chucking and jiving, and stealing from us. What priorities? What priorities? Thank you, 1000 Watts Radio.
Donations.
I like that jazz. Go ahead, baby. 1000 Watts Radio, baby. Thank you.
Yes. Cash money, just hit the bank. 6 6 4 6, that's
Boss Radio. I appreciate you, baby, for donating to the channel this morning. Thank you so much. So now we are done with that portion. Shout out to Elon Musk for doing this nonsense for free. Okay? For doing this nonsense for free. Green Bean says it's too loud. You want to know what happened? I'm using my husband's speaker. His speakers he got in his living room. I'm using his speakers today. I'm not using my little portable speaker. Okay? Yeah, so he said I could use his speakers today. So that's why it's loud. Okay? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. That's why it's loud. Okay? Chris says, I don't know what you heard about me. I'm going to show all these government receipts, exposing how you've been wasting our money, and all because I need money. Wait a minute. All because I need myself a hobby. Oh, that's nasty. Chris said, all because I need myself a hobby. Now I'm going to share something with you. If that, listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. He doing this because he need a hobby, baby. I don't care what nobody say. This man is doing this because he needs something to do. You, Chris.
I don't know what you heard about me. Put up this check in the dollar
super chat,
Don't gotta
baby.
like no birds.
I have to play your music with
Then I'm a
$10 super
motherfucking
chat, baby.
Now shorty, she in the club, she
He said, I'm
dancing
doing
down.
it for
She
free,
got a
baby.
thing for that
It's a
Gucci, that
hobby
Fendi,
for
that
me,
Prada,
baby.
that BCBG, Burberry.
That's what he said, Chris. Thank you, Chris, for the $10 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Brittany in here laughing. Love is too. So now we gonna get we done with the foolery. We done with the foolery. We about to get into another foolery. Okay, we about to get into another foolery. So I was on, I was in these streets, in these Instagram streets, not no real streets. My husband don't play that nonsense. Not no real streets. I wasn't in no real streets, honey. Okay, but I was in the Instagram streets yesterday. And the Instagram streets, man, the Instagram streets is dirty, honey. The streets is dirty, baby. They got a lot of nonsense going on. Yesterday, I heard this woman talk to her son on IG. And she was saying that she calls her son daddy. Okay, her teenage son, she calls him daddy. Okay. Jesse, thank you, baby. Happy anniversary. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Okay. So shout out to Gotham City God. Okay. Because he dropped this. I want y'all to hear what this woman said. Okay. I want y'all to hear what she said. She called her son daddy. Her oldest son. She called him daddy. Here we go.
This is my first blood, y'all. I had him at 15. 2 days before my 16th birthday.
Okay.
You want some of this, Jody? You want some of this barbecue shrimp? Tomorrow. I want to do whatever you want to do, Daddy. I call my son, okay, listen. I call my son Daddy, because that's his name. That's his nickname. He don't like when I be at his school and I say Daddy. But his nickname is Daddy. Like, hey Daddy. But I call him Daddy because that's my daddy.
Are you shitting me?
I'm confused. So she had this boy. She was a teenage mom. She had him at 15. Okay, she had him at 15, 2 days before she turned 16. And she's calling this boy daddy. She calling her son daddy. Now I'm gonna share something with you. I don't see anything wrong with calling your son king. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see when you call him lion. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Or young lion. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. If you calling him king, young lion, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that because affirmations is good for young men. It's good to get out here and have affirmations, okay? Okay? It's good. Okay, Prince too. That's right, Black Queen. Prince too. This is good. Okay? Walker, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. This is good. Affirmations is good for young men. It makes them feel proud. You know what I'm saying? Okay? It's good to have affirmations for him. But not when you get out here and call him daddy. This is something else.
His hair ain't done. What? It's my first love, y'all. I had him at 15. 2 days before my 16th birthday. You want some of this, Jody? You want some of this barbecue shrimp?
I mean, Sonic 3.
Tomorrow. I want to do whatever you want to do, Daddy. I call my son, okay, listen. I call my son Daddy, because that's his name. That's his nickname. He don't like when I be at his school and I say Daddy, but his nickname is Daddy. Like, hey Daddy. But I call him Daddy because that's my daddy.
I'm confused. Shout out to Gotham City God. I'm confused. You calling this teenage boy daddy. And you know what the messed up part? These women sometimes when they get a little older, they want to get married. You know what I'm saying? You want to get married. And so you've been calling this boy daddy since he was small. And now you want to bring the true daddy in the house. This is Clash of the Titans. This is Clash of the Titans. Now, I was a teen mama. But what I did, I called my son Prince. I called him Prince. I was a teen mom too. But to call your son daddy. Now, what I'm about to say is a little fresh. Okay? What I'm about to say is a little fresh. Hold on, okay? Hold on, okay? Because today is Valentine's Day. Hold on, okay? What I'm about to say. Hold on, okay? All right. Now, when you get in here, we're going to talk about husbands. I don't know anything about a boyfriend and all that other stuff. Okay, because I have a husband. Okay, I like to say that I have a husband. I don't know anything about a boyfriend. Okay, but when you have a husband, okay, Walker said, let's go. Walker, be nice, Walker, be nice now. When you have a husband and he tell you face down, ass up, how are you? This man done mount you. You screaming daddy while he holding your, holding your shoulder, giving you back shots. You calling him daddy. Now you turning around and calling this boy daddy. Oh my God, I can't. That's nasty. That's nasty. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Okay? Who is doing that? That sound crazy. That sound crazy, baby. That sound crazy. But listen, stop laughing at me. That sound crazy. And then y'all always bringing this nonsense to social media. Y'all always bring this nonsense to social media. Okay? It's crazy. I was on a panel about maybe 2 years ago. And somebody said, oh, I would never want a woman to call me daddy while I'm giving her back shots because it sounds weird. So when they came to me, and I don't even know how the conversation started, but when they came to me, I just looked at them and they said, take heed, and nobody knew that I talk fresh yet. Nobody knew that I talk fresh, okay? Nobody knew that I get nasty and greasy. Nobody knew that, okay? And I was on this panel. And I said, I call my husband daddy when I'm getting back shot. So I don't, the whole crowd fell out. Everybody was like, take heed, what? Yes, I do. That sounds crazy for me to get up here and be like, oh yeah, my son, I'm calling my son daddy. What kind of nonsense? Okay, Walker said I knew it. What happened? What happened, Walker? So that's what I'm saying. That sounds crazy. I would rather call my son King, young King. I would rather call him Prince. I would rather call him Young Lion. You know what I'm saying? I would rather call him that, okay? Than get in here, and call my son. This is stupid. This is stupid. Green beans, are you cracking on my outfit? Huh? Are you cracking on my outfit? That's what you're cracking on because I got the pink on and stuff, the Power Ranger color. Because it looked like the Power Ranger, the top of it, right? The full dress don't look like Power Rangers, though. Okay? My king said I look nice before he left the house, okay? He said, baby, you look scrumptious. I said, thank you, okay? Now trying to crack on me, okay? You trying to crack on me for the wrong reason, okay? Green beans is one of the haters. Green beans is one of the haters. Okay, y'all? I'm letting you know he's one of the haters. Now, okay, I want to share something with y'all. This sound crazy. I'm sorry. We got to do better. We set these boys up for failure. We do. We set them up for failure because what happens is you will not be able to find somebody. This boy will be under you. You will not be able to find somebody. You have made this boy your husband. And more than likely, you loved his father so much, but his father didn't want you. Sometimes, you know what we do to these boys, and I feel so bad because I have done it too. When a boy is young, you dress him just like his father. You will dress that child just like his father, from the bags to the pants, to the shirt, to the book bag, to the glasses, to the jewelry, everything. You will dress this boy like his father. You will dress him like his father. Because you couldn't have the daddy. And I am guilty of it too. My oldest son, before I even knew anything that a king was coming to save me, I did the same thing. I'm not here judging you. But we got to stop this nonsense. We are hurting these children. We are, because now when a suitable man comes for you and he wants your hand in marriage, he got to fight the fake king. The fake king is who? The boy, the son. Because he's going to grow up to be a king of his own castle and to have his own family. His media presence, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. His media said, I have 2 daughters and I don't want my wife to call me daddy either. Very weird. I understand. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. I am not. Okay? I'm not judging you. Okay? I'm not here to say anything. My king has girls too. I'm not here to judge you in any way. Okay? That's just something I like. So I'm sorry. I'm not here to judge you. Okay? I call my husband a lot of other things too. But I'm not here to judge you. Okay? I am not. Okay? I'm not here to judge you. If I told y'all the stuff that I say to my husband, y'all gonna be like, girl, get off this internet. Listen, I'm not here to judge you. His media, thank you for saying that, okay? Okay, Melissa said, me too. Melissa, what? Melissa, what? What happened? You said me too, what happened? Oh my God. Listen, I'm not here to judge nobody. I understand. That's not what you like, and that's okay. I'm not here to judge you at all. Thank you for saying that, okay? I'm a little freaky, so I don't, I'm a little freaky. I say some shit that be off the wall. My king be like, wait a minute, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we were younger, my king used to be like, what you say? Like, it used to be like that. Now I don't get him off guard now because we've been fucking for a long time. So I don't get him off guard now. Okay? I don't get him off guard now. Okay? He joins the talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't get him off guard now. Back in the day, I used to get him off guard. He'd be like, wait a minute, what? He was like, I didn't even know you was like that now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, sometimes I'm going to share something with you. Listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not judging nobody. You do what you do. I'm not judging you. Okay, don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. I like it a little rough sometimes. I'm just, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, listen. Don't judge me. I'm not here. You can judge me a little bit. You can judge me a little bit because I judge people. Okay, Shamar, stop laughing at me. I judge people. Okay, but I like talking. I like noise. I can't be like, just it's quiet. That doesn't make sense. But some people, now I'm not judging. Some people make love quiet. I'm a screamer. I don't, even as old as I am, I'm just, turn up the TV. Turn up the TV, some Marvin Gaye, a little something. Listen, I'm not one of those, okay? Okay? I'm sorry. Some don't like you to talk. Some like you to be quiet. Some like you to be quiet. They don't like it. Now, Walker said, listen, he remembers every time. I know he does. Okay? And listen, I'm not one of those women. I'm not one of those women. Okay? I'm not one of those women that, you quiet. I'm one of those women where you got to cover her mouth. Like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, be a little forceful. I'm one of those. Okay? I'm one of those. Okay? Now, back in the day when I had some hair, because I don't have no hair now. Okay? Now, my king ain't never pulled my hair out, but he had pulled me down many times. Okay? Now, I'm not here talking. I'm not here, Some of y'all, when you got to suck your husband dick. Now, did I go too far? I don't know. Did I go too far? I don't know. Did I go too far? Walker started laughing. Walker, what happened now? Did I go too far? Melissa said, nope. Did I go too far when I said that part? Hold on. His media presence for the $2 super chat. He said, definitely not judging you. Love your honesty. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Okay. Now, did I go too far? I just want to know because I want to continue. Okay. So now, no. If I went too far, we won't continue. We won't continue the conversation. We will not. Okay. But back in the day when I had some hair, okay, and he used to pull my hair down, okay, pull my head down to suck his dick. I don't know if I was, I don't know if I'm going too far. Let me know if I'm going too far. Okay. Now, Ricky gave the 7-month membership. He said, I'm daddy. Ricky, this is nasty, Ricky. Wait a minute. Ricky said, I'm daddy. I'm Jesus. I'm God. It depends on the situation. Wait a minute. Hold on, Ricky. You ain't even let me finish, Ricky. Thank you for the 7-month membership, sir. I appreciate you. Okay? So, sometimes he will pull my hair. You know what I'm saying? Pull my hair, and I begin to, suck his dick. Now I'm not, I like a little. He can't do that no more. I don't have no hair. This is all like Caesar haircut now. I don't have hair, so he has to be gentle when he pulls me. Okay, you know how sometimes you act like you don't want to. No. Okay, no. Now, David, what you say today is worship the men day. David, okay, don't listen. David, did you come to hate, David? Because we worship my husband over here all the time. That's me, okay? I'm his whole, okay, orchestra, okay? I get up here and talk about my husband all the time. Now, check this out. Now, he can't do that no more. He can't pull me. The hair is gone. But when he tries to like pull me, to suck his dick, I act like, no, 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 you gotta act like that a little bit. You gotta act like you don't want to, no, 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 no. And then a freak in me say, girl, you better act like you know. Okay? Then the freak in me say, girl, you better act like you know. Okay? Listen, you got to play a little rough a little bit, Brittany. A little rough. Like, no, 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 no. Like, you got to act like you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no. Now, I don't say no because I don't like, that's, I don't do that. But I'll be like, stop. Stop. He be like, don't act like that. He tell me, don't be acting like that, And I do a little shimmy, like, no, I don't want to. I be lying. Just like Ricky said, they're liars. Yes, I be lying. Okay? I will sit up there and just be lying. Now, yesterday, and I know some of y'all wasn't here so earlier when I said this, so I'm going to say it again. My king said to me last night while we was upstairs, okay, because we have like a mini living room set in our room, okay, with the master bedroom and all that stuff like that. So we have a mini little living room set in here. So he was sitting on his lazy boy, and I was sitting on the other chair. We were watching TV, just chilling and talking, drinking coffee. And I said, I got to ask you a question. He said, I already know the question. You ask me every year before our anniversary. I said, okay. I said, so what's the question then? He said, you going to ask me, was it worth it? Right? I said, yes, that's what I'm going to ask you. Was it worth it doing 18 years with me? And you know what my king said? This is for all the haters. Get in here real good. I want you to listen. Get in here real good. All y'all who get in here and say, oh no, she's holding her husband hostage and this and that. My king said, I will do another 18 years with you, baby. That's right. Now, at that time, I wanted to give him some pussy because I felt like, this was it. I wanted to give him some pussy. And he told me, he said, baby, come lay down with me. Okay? Come lay down with me. And I looked at him. I said, you don't? He said, nah, not right now. Come on, come lay down with me. I laid down with him. He said, it's not that I don't want it because I want it. He said, I just want to hold you a little bit. So I snuggled under my husband. And then about 2 hours later, we was fucking. So I just, I tried. It was trying to go good. I don't know what happened. Anyway, it happened. Okay. So listen. Okay. Now, for all y'all haters who was hating on me, my king said he would do another 18 years with me. Okay. And he said he would go through all the nonsense that I put him through in the beginning and do the training all over again as long as it was me. Thank you. Now for all my haters, hateration, okay? Hateration for all the haters in here, okay? All y'all be talking about your husband, you holding your husband hostage. Me being obedient and cooking and cleaning and fucking my husband on a regular, that is holding him hostage. Put it in the chat. Am I holding this man hostage? Because I see a hater already because they laughing. I see a hater already. Is that holding him hostage? Okay. Walker, thank you. Thank you. Jesse says, speak the truth. Thank you, Walker. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. All right. Look at this. See this? What I'm talking about. This is a hater right here. Okay. Now, Ricky, see, Ricky, you lost me now. You lost me now. Ricky said, yes, just like my wife is locked up in the basement. See, listen, Ricky, you lost me. You lost me now. Okay, you lost me now. Okay. Mine is at work. Okay, mine is at work. I don't hold nobody hostage. Okay. Now, if he wanted to go, that's a different story. I might fall out by the door. I said fall out by the car. I want the neighbors to look out and see us. You know what I'm saying? What he do to her? What he do to her? You know, I'm not one of those women. Okay. I'm not one of those women that get in here and say she don't need her husband. I'm not one of those. Okay. I'm not one of those women that get in here and say, oh no, she don't need her husband. I'm not one of those. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not one of those women. I don't get in here and be like, oh no, I don't need my husband. I don't do that. I don't say stuff like that. I don't be like that. Some of y'all that live that life, and y'all get in here and be like, I don't need my husband. My husband ain't shit. Some of y'all call your husband, say he ain't shit. He ain't gonna never be shit. You know, he never was shit. You know, a lot of y'all get in here. And I know we done switched the subject. But a lot of y'all get in here and call your husbands all types of names and stuff. Now, I don't do that. You know what? My husband is my hero. I'm sorry. He's my hero. That's it. That's it. This man saved me. This man saved me when nobody else wanted to save me. My husband is my hero. No, I can't fuck with y'all. I can't fuck with y'all. Y'all be in here calling your husband an idiot and all that stuff. I can't. My husband is my king. I can't be doing that. Shout out to Mr. He Said for the Superman analogy. My husband is Superman and Clark Kent, baby. My husband is Superman and Clark Kent, baby. The heart protector, yes, the soul defender of anything. I said what I said, baby can stream, yes. Make me believe, the yes. Joy the love giver, the door increase, the pleasure release, the eyes know without the sky, the nights go teach, the good night preach, the caretaker, the kiss craver, these words, my husband is Superman. Fuck what you heard. My husband is Superman and Clark Kent. See, I'm not stupid like Lois. I'm not stupid like Lois. I know my husband is Clark Kent. I'm not stupid like Lois. Okay? I know my husband is Clark Kent. Okay? But when he take off the glasses, what is he? He's Superman. Just is the high. Yes, honey. So alive. Yes. Yes, honey. No way can I hide. The mind injector, the heart protector, the soul defender, anything I feel. The baby conceiver, the baby believer. He's the baby conceiver. See, I'm not, listen. I am not, listen. Me and Lois is not the same. Okay? Because when he takes off the glasses, I still know that is Clark Kent. Okay? Some of y'all don't know that you live with Superman. Some of y'all don't know that you live with Superman. Y'all be getting in here and you will dog your husband out, honey. You quick to tell your husband, my girls come first. Okay? Hey, Eddie, what's up, baby? You quick to tell somebody, my girls come first, honey. Y'all quick to do that. You quick to say that nonsense. My girls come first. That's what you quick to say. My girls come first, honey. Lord, y'all be losing your mind. I don't even know. Y'all be losing your mind. My girls come first. That's what y'all say. My girls come first. I ain't worried about no men. Y'all quick to say that nonsense. I ain't worried about no men. Men ain't shit. That's what y'all be saying. It's because a woman is a man's kryptonite. Now, wait a minute now. Now, wait a minute now. Now, wait a minute. Listen. 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 Ricky said a woman is a man's kryptonite. And the kryptonite know how to talk shit. Y'all know how to break a man real quick, honey. You will get in here and disgrace your husband, and you will talk about him and dog walk him, okay? And then some of y'all will get in here and you'll be mad that Take Heed up here and she talking about her husband. You'll be mad that Take Heed up here talking about her husband and she praise her husband. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. Ricky for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. And also Ricky for the 7-month membership. I appreciate you, sir. His Media for the $2 super chat. And also His Media for the $5 super chat. I have 2 daughters and I don't want my wife now. You know we said that already. Okay. Also, I gotta also thank Chris too. Chris, thank you for the $10 super chat as well. Now we read Chris stuff already too. So let's hit it with the music, baby. Let's hit it with the music, baby. So, I don't know, y'all. Well, ain't nothing really I could say for y'all women who believe that, you know, your husband ain't shit, you know, and that he ain't gonna never be shit. That's your business, okay? That's your business. Don't bring it to social media so that I can come and correct you. Don't do that, okay? Don't bring it to social media. You dislike your husband. You keep that where you at. Let's see how long that marriage lasts. You keep that where you at, okay? Keep that where you at, baby. Now, guys, I'm going to share something with y'all. There's a young man who came to social media, and he said this, okay? Now, he said this about Elon, okay? So I know we going back and forth because today is Valentine's Day, so we doing a little chucking and jiving back and forth today, okay? So there's no, today is not a stable day for us. We're not doing something here and something there. We doing nonsense today. So today is not a stable day for us. So we gonna go back now and I want y'all to listen what this brother said about Elon Musk. Check this out. This is what he said.
You know, the thing that really make me upset is that whenever they need to deflect, they always run to use black people. They gotta run and go get black people. We need to hurt black people even more, because if you believe that bald head fucking scallywag is stupid. Talking all this reparation shit now when you had Joe Biden, senile ass, sitting in that White House, rubber stamping everything, ignoring the Supreme Court. You had a whole black vice president, but you didn't bring that shit up to her either. And now you bringing it up now, expecting it to get votes, as we expose the fact that the government created fucking COVID, paid all of you news media people out there to lie to us so people go get that fucking poison in their bodies. Now the people are finding out that the fucking food is poison. People are finding out everything the conspiracy theorists say about you fucks are true. And only thing you're doing right now is deflecting. Because in no way, shape, or form were you ever prepared to talk about the discussion until they started exposing. You could have been did that shit.
That's nasty, right? That's nasty, right? I know. It's nasty. I know it's nasty. But we're going to do it one more time. I know.
You know, the thing that really make me upset is that whenever they need to deflect, they always run to use black people. They gotta run and go get black people. We need to hurt black people even more, because if you believe that bald head fucking scallywag is stupid. Talking all this reparation shit now when you had Joe Biden, senile ass, sitting in that White House, rubber stamping everything, ignoring the Supreme Court. You had a whole black vice president.
All right.
But you didn't bring that shit up to her either.
Didn't.
And now you bringing it up now, expecting it to get votes, as we expose the fact that the government created fucking COVID. Paid all of you news media people out there to lie to us so people go get that fucking poison in their bodies. Now the people are finding out that the fucking food is poison. People are finding out everything the conspiracy theorists say about you fucks are true. And only thing you're doing right now is deflecting. Because in no way, shape, or form were you ever prepared to talk about the discussion until he started exposing you could have been did that shit.
Now that's nasty. That's nasty. But he telling the truth. Y'all could have been did that. Y'all could have been did that. Y'all could have been said something about reparations. Joe Biden was up there signing every damn thing. He didn't know what he was signing. He was just signing. Y'all was telling him what it is and he was just signing it. Okay? He was just signing it. All types of nonsense. All types of programs. He was just signing it. And now y'all want to come to Trump about reparations. I'm tired of the conversations because this is, y'all only use it when you feel like it. Nobody brings up this bill until you feel like it because you want to get black people to rally behind y'all screaming reparations. Because y'all want to get black people behind y'all screaming reparations for no damn reason. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Do I believe that reparations should be paid to FB families? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I want to put a little spin on it. Mama Africa, the aid that's going to Mama Africa, the U.S. aid for 60 years, we want that money. That money y'all been sending to Mama Africa, we want that money. Give us that money. That money y'all been giving to them for 60 years, because I know it's a lot of money. Give us that money. Give us that money. And the rest of what y'all supposed to pay us. Give us that money right there. 60 years? And now Mama Africa is even talking about asking USA to give them more money. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Trump don't get them shit. I'll be damned. Don't get them nothing. 60 years. If y'all didn't get it right in 60 years, Trump don't give him nothing. President Trump, let me put some respect on his name. President Trump don't get him shit. Not one thing. She, nothing. Nothing. Don't get him nothing. 60 years. If you ain't get it right, you ain't gonna get it right now. You ain't gonna get it right now. If you didn't get it right in 60 years, you ain't gonna get it right now. That means somebody been cutting that money. Cut. That money been cut probably over 100 times. And then it goes to the program, and the program is still a problem. Okay? The program is still a problem. All that liquid gold that y'all got under your feet. Under your feet. All that liquid gold you got under your feet. Y'all can't find a way to get that stuff from under the ground and do something. 60 years, y'all been getting aid. That does not make sense. Also, the U.S. aid, that need to go away. That need to go away. That need to go away. That's a piggy bank for y'all to do nonsense. U.S. aid need to go away. That is a piggy bank for y'all to be doing nonsense. And the sad part is, in the next 4 years, if a Democrat win, all those programs gonna come back. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. If a Democrat win, all those programs gonna come back. Everything that Trump installed will just disappear. And this is why I pray that JD get in here 2028. Okay? I pray he get in here. I do not want to see any Democrat in here. Y'all not helping us. Y'all not helping us. I'm going to share with you what I mean. Y'all not helping us. Y'all not. When y'all can't even say, or you can't define, or you can't just say what a woman is, that's a problem. When a whole political party cannot define what a woman is, that is a problem. And we know why you can't say it. It's that, that mean green. Okay? It's that mean green that got y'all doing nonsense in these streets. It is that mean, mean green, honey. We know why. Okay? We know why. Mm-hmm. So, let me see. I want y'all to hear this. This was the dumbest shit that I heard so far this morning on social media. And I want you to hear this. Instead of making women close that JJ, okay? Close that JJ. Stop spreading that JJ, giving it away like candy. We decided to fine men, okay? They trying to do a bill right now. They're writing up a bill to fine men $10,000 if they mess with a woman and she gets pregnant. Okay? They want to fine men $10,000 if a woman gets pregnant. Instead of us telling our sisters of every color, close your legs, baby. Don't be sleeping with a man that you don't, that you don't intend on marrying. Don't share that pussy like the candy cane. Don't get out there and do that. But no, the lawmakers, it's always y'all Democrats, okay? It's always y'all. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Since I became an independent, I see a lot. It's always y'all Dems doing the most instead of telling women, close your legs. Stop sharing that pussy, okay? Because how do we know what's the intent, okay? How do we know to punish this man $10,000? How do we know that this is the intent? Because he could have used the condom, and what if she put holes in the condom before he put it on? Okay, what is, you know what I'm saying? So now we're finding a man $10,000, okay? We're not punishing the woman that you should close your legs. Don't be out here screwing men that's not your husband. No. Let's get out here and tell men, don't be out here screwing y'all women. This is stupid, okay? Now, let's continue. Here's the nonsense. This the dumbest thing I heard so far today.
To focus on reproductive rights and abortion. One already raising a lot of eyebrows. Legislation that would make unprotected sex a felony for men who do not have the intention to get a woman pregnant.
I think we're overstepping our boundaries a little bit. You know, the private, someone's private life is their private life.
I think that's a very interesting idea, but I don't know if it would be taken seriously, but I feel like it should be.
The bill named the Conception Begins at Erection Act is co-sponsored by Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani, an OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out hypocrisy, particularly the state legislature, when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ community. Men face a maximum $10,000 fine after the third offense if they have sex with a woman without the intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same rights no matter where they go in the country. Women have rights based on where they live.
It just misses the most basic biological facts and leans in towards middle school humor.
Austin Beigel with End Abortion Ohio calls the proposal disrespectful to the pro-life community and a waste of state resources.
Yeah.
They have to review it when they file it. They're going to have to stick a legal team on it, wasting time on that and delaying other bills that are trying to be reviewed as well.
ABC6 asking viewers about the proposal in an online poll. 26% said it's a good idea. 74% telling us it's a waste of time.
This may be considered a waste of money by some people.
No, it's a waste of time.
We have had far bigger misuse of taxpayer money in bills that have been proposed and passed.
The final draft still being written.
But why is the man being punished? Because who has the keys to the pussy? Why is the man being punished? Because you welcome him inside. You welcome him inside. Why is the man being punished? Walker, it doesn't even say. It doesn't even say, Walker. But if you go to our group chat, okay? If you go to our group chat, you will see it is the first video, okay? First video at the bottom. You can't miss it. Can you imagine? Instead of us telling women, close your legs. No, we don't tell women, close your legs. We don't tell them to close your legs. I'm just, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. It's nonsense. I'm sorry. It's this is another reason to let women be out here doing nonsense. You know what I'm saying? This is another, I'm not accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not accountable. You know what I always laugh at? And I have said this shit too. I have said it to my husband. And we use this shit and we think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And we quick to say, why you coming me? You know? That's what you say. Why you coming me? You know? Mm-hmm. Now, before you get the fucking this man, ain't you supposed to tell him to put on a condom? You know what I'm saying? Before you get to start screwing this man, you supposed to tell him put on a condom, right? Okay? But no, you don't. You don't tell him that. You don't tell him that. Do you hear what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. That does not make sense. And so now they're trying to hold some bullshit bill that doesn't make sense. And so that gives the woman, okay, this is, I don't have to hold you accountable. You are no longer accountable for the nonsense that you're doing. You are no longer accountable at all for the nonsense you're doing. It's okay that you out here doing foolery. When do we tell our women that you got to close your legs? When do we tell our women that you got to stop doing nonsense? When do we do that? My sisters, you hold the keys to the pussy. It's you. It's you. You're responsible. You hold the keys to the pussy. You let this man in you. He can't get the pussy without you telling him yes. We got to understand that. Check this out. Now, JC just ran in here. Y'all see JC, right? Now, I don't know who JC is, but y'all see JC in here. And this person said, tell the men to put it away. JC, question. When you go to the gynecologist, right? Okay? OBGYN. Okay? Check this out. When you go to the OBGYN and the doctor come in and they didn't clean their hands, maybe they just got finished eating like a hoggy sandwich or something like that, right? With vinegar and oil and everything and ate onions and all that stuff. And the doctor gets ready. This could be a male or female, but the doctor gets ready to, put his hands inside your pussy. Okay? Okay? He put his hands inside your pussy. You gonna let him? You gonna let him put his hands there? He didn't clean his hands. All right. All right. You're not gonna let him, right? So this is a man that you met, okay? No, it's not different. It's not different. It's the same. Because some of y'all fuck on one night stands. Some of y'all fuck on one night stands. I'm not judging, but some of y'all fuck on one night stands. You don't know the man, yet you don't let him put on a condom. How you know that dick clean? Yeah, how you know it's clean? You just met him. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and tell me, oh, I know the dick is clean. Mm-hmm. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. And maybe you went to the OBGYN and your regular doctor wasn't in, and you had to take somebody you didn't know. Okay? You didn't know this doctor. And he walked in and didn't clean his hands or nothing, and he just began to try to touch you while you booty butt naked. Okay? It's the same thing. You're supposed to tell him, go clean your hands. You supposed to tell him, go clean your hands. You need to put some gloves on. Am I right? I'm just trying to give you a little something, something. That's all. Now, some of y'all may disagree with what I'm saying, and that's your business. But some of y'all get out here and y'all screw strangers. And then you wind up being pregnant by a stranger. Who think that that's okay to be out here fucking somebody willy-nilly? You don't know him from Adam. You don't know him from Adam, and you out here fucking, and then you get pregnant. Who would do that? Like, I just met you at a club. You look good to me. You was giving me drinks. And so now we going to, the motel, you know what I'm saying? And we screwing without a condom. My dear JC, the woman controls the pussy. She controls the pussy. I'm not making excuses for nobody. But it's the woman who gives him access. He can't take it unless we talking about the R word, then that's different. Okay? But we not talking about the R word. She invited him in. Okay? Any woman in here right now, when your husband look at you some type of way, right? When your husband look at you some type of way, do you tell him, come here? Do you say, come here? That's inviting, right? You're inviting him, come here. Yeah, you're inviting him. You got to invite him to the pussy. Yes. So if you're inviting, then what you supposed to do? You got to strap up. That's what I was taught when I was younger. You want this ass, you got to strap up. See, this is a woman's channel. So I'm not going to tell no man to do that. I'm not. Now, occasionally I do give corrections, but it's to the Pookie and Rares, not to the Kings. I rarely do that. I don't do that. But there are a lot of brothers out here on social media that they correct the brothers. But this is my channel, so I talk up to women about it. Because we need to love our bodies. You can't just be giving that pussy away like candy and think everything gonna be all right. This is why a lot of y'all pH balance be off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all pH balance be off because y'all be giving the pussy to everybody. Okay? I didn't say you directly, but a lot of y'all give the pussy away to everybody, and that pH balance be off. It be off, honey. That pH balance be off, honey. It be a problem. Because y'all be out here giving that pussy. Y'all get that pussy away like candy. And then y'all don't want nobody to judge you. You gotta check that pH balance, baby. You gotta check that pH balance, baby. Check that pH balance, baby. Brittany, stop laughing. You gotta check that pH balance, baby. Oh my God. Something is off. Something ain't right. Something is in the air tonight. Oh wow, you know what? JC is a troll. I just figured that out. Anybody already knew that? Did anybody already knew that JC was a troll? Did anybody know that already? Did y'all get it or I didn't get it? Eddie, what's up, baby? Did anybody know? I didn't get it at first. But now I see. JC says, only God can judge me. I'm surprised that the troll is still here. JC said, only God can judge. Nobody perfect. More education is needed and guidance for women. That's true, but they don't like to take heed to it. Okay? They don't like to take heed to the message. That's the problem. Okay? Listen, they don't like to take heed to it. They think it's okay to screw 10 men, 10 to 12 men sometimes in one day. So when you have a woman who believes that she believes her worth is in how many men she sleep with, that's a problem. That's more than just a problem. That's more than just a problem. But anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Everybody, thank you for tuning into the channel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Today is my anniversary. Today my anniversary. I'm happy, baby. Okay, Walker said JC Take Heed is literally trying to guide them, and people like you are having and people like you are here saying the contrary. Okay, all right, no problem. So I'm happy. I'm happy. That today is my anniversary. Okay, ain't nobody can make me mad, baby. Okay, ain't nobody can make me mad. Okay, I'm happy. Damn it, that's right. Do a little shimmy and shit. I'm happy. Okay. I want to advise you. Okay, I want to advise you, Jay LaRaw. Thank you, baby. I want to advise you that when you are married, okay, Sister 1973, thank you, baby. Happy anniversary to you two lovebirds. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So keeping it real, thank you, honey. So I want to advise y'all in these YouTube streets, these Instagram streets and stuff like that. A lot of people will get out here and say, okay, a lot of people will get out here and say, oh, you know, she's a slave. You know, you'll get so many people, she's a slave. Okay, she's a slave, and she got to listen to everything her husband tell her, and that, you know, she's bound and chained. Okay. And Take Heed want to say a little something to you real quick. Okay, just a little something. Okay. I haven't been bound and chained before. I would like it though. I haven't been bound and chained before. Okay. I haven't been. Now it's only my husband. Only my husband. I haven't been bound and chained before. Okay. I have not. Okay. But I've been talked dirty too. Okay. Don't come save me. I live in a 5-bedroom house, 3 baths. Don't come save me. Okay. I don't want to be saved. Okay. Because y'all talking about let's save her. Don't come save me. Okay. I live in a beautiful house. 5 rooms, 3 baths. Don't come save me. Okay. All right. Miss Straight Up No Chaser said, get them bounds and chains, baby. My king wouldn't go that far. He's not, you know, he's not wild like that. He not wild like that. But that talking shit he can do. He can talk shit though. He can, you know what? I'm going to share something with you. I like to always tell my husband, okay? Okay. Daniel says, I need a bedroom. What is going on? So I like to say to my husband, you know, you selling, you know, I tell him, I said, you talking, no, my husband, let me make sure I get it right. He says to me, baby, you know, you be selling wolf tickets, you know. Come here, let me cash some of those tickets in. Now, mind you, I'll cash, you know, I'll listen. I listen, Scorpio gang gang. Now, I listen. Okay? I don't want nobody to come save me. Please don't come save me. Okay? Okay? I don't come save me. Because some of y'all last week, somebody had said to me that, you know, President Trump is your master. You know, and I had to remind them. Okay? I had to remind them. I'm trying to do a little shimmy. I had to remind them that, you know what? I got one master. You can't serve 2 masters, okay? I got one master. He at work right now. I'm about to go cook. He at work right now, okay? All right, okay? I got I got I don't have two masters. I got one master. Okay. All right. And that's what it is. And so the person got mad with me. That's your business. Okay. You thought I was going to say something else. Okay. You thought I was going to say something else. Okay. You thought I was going to get offended. I told you I got one master. He's at work right now. Shout out to the U.S. Postal Service. The U.S. Postal Service. That's right. My king worked for the government. The U.S. Postal Service. Damn it. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed, damn it. Okay? That's right, my little shimmy. Okay? My little shimmy, damn it. Okay? So for all y'all haters in here, okay? Stay hating. Stay hating. Okay? Listen. Take Heat is out. Now I know I ain't really have a show that met in a good, the show wasn't like how it's supposed to be. I was acting a fool, okay? I was acting a fool, but it is what it is, okay? Okay, Melissa said the pay and the benefits are fantastic. Yes, it is, and doing a little shimmy, okay? Okay, I said what I said, okay? I said what I said, all right? Now, before, let me see what I wanted to do. I gotta do something for I gotta do something for Sister 1973. And I gotta do something for her real quick. All right, here we go. For some of y'all haters, y'all gonna sit up here and say, it's Valentine's Day, why you not going out? My king, when he come home, he gonna be tired. Okay? My king gonna be tired. Okay? My husband works a lot. Okay? And so when he come home, I'm gonna feed my husband. Okay? In both ways. I'm gonna feed my husband. I'm gonna rub my husband back in his feet. Okay? And then when his day off comes, we gonna celebrate. Okay? So I'm not one of those wives, you got to take me out today. Because it's a holiday. A fake holiday. You got to take me out today. I'm not one of those. We've been married too long. Okay? So, I'm going to take care of my husband. And I'm going to feed him and I'm going to fuck him. Real good, too. Honey. I'm going to fuck him real good. And then, I'm going to rub him down. Okay? I'm going to rub him down and then do my little shimmy and shit. That's right. I'm not one of those wives that, oh, no, we got to go out today. And I know my husband is tired, okay? Some of y'all don't have mercy for your husband at all. Y'all be looking at him like he crazy. Y'all had no mercy for this man. He done worked all day and come home like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. And then you talking about y'all still got to go out for the holiday. Some fake holiday, okay? That's not even real, okay? That this was like a winter solstice nonsense. I'm not going to get in there with you. It's just that we got married on this day. Because that's what the courts gave us, okay, on this day at the courthouse. That's what they gave us. Yes, I had a courthouse wedding, okay? This is what the courts gave us, and that's why we were there, okay? So that's why we got married on that day. Now, I'm not one of y'all women who get in here and he got to break heaven and earth to make something special. Because you want to know why? My husband make life special every day. Okay? He lets me aggravate the shit out of him every day. Okay? There's nothing new under the sun. Okay? The routine is always the same. Y'all don't have no mercy for your husbands. Because some of them might come home late at night and you still want to go out. Okay? No mercy. No mercy. Rub this man down, feed him, fuck him, and then when he get his day off, then y'all go ahead and enjoy somewhere. Okay? And it shouldn't be nowhere expensive. Sometimes all it takes is a coffee, baby. Okay? Sometimes all it takes is a coffee, okay? A croissant, okay? Okay? And go sit down somewhere nice. Y'all be in here just trying to, be breaking somebody's pockets, okay? Sister 1973 said, poor man, tired. Yes, he is. Just tired. Sometimes you got to have mercy for your husband. Okay? Now, listen. I won't say sometimes, all the time, because the world beat him up. Some women don't think so, but the world beat him up. You should have mercy for him. It shouldn't be on just special days you want him to go and break the bank. This is stupid. This is stupid. Some of y'all forget that this man is your covering. It's because of him you live in a safe home. It's because of him you live in a safe neighborhood. Now, I gotta go. I had a good time with y'all today. I had a wonderful time, as always, okay? I enjoyed myself, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App. You can donate through Super Chat. You can donate through Venmo. You can also shop with us. Our family business is called ubandracksfashion.com. You have Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay is also in the links in my bio. If you want to shop merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store. Okay? And if you're interested, check it out. See if you like anything. Check it out. You hear me? Check it out. But while y'all checking it out, okay? While y'all checking it out, this is what I'll be playing while I'm cooking in the house tonight, okay? While y'all checking it out, this is what I will be playing in the house while I'm cooking, okay? Now, let me see if it's still up there. Let me see. Oh, no, they got a commercial. But this will be my song while I'm cleaning up and cooking. Because this day is just any other day. This day is just any other day. Y'all out here breaking the bank for no reason. Okay? The good times is to enjoy him while he's still here. Some of us don't have the privilege of enjoying someone while they're still here. Some of us miss. Some of us miss him. Some of us miss him. You understand? So the time you have with him, you hear me? The time you have with him right now, enjoy it. Enjoy that time. And that's what Tiki gonna continue to do. I'm gonna continue to enjoy the time I have with my husband. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna continue to do it. And anybody that's offended by how I talk about my husband, do you think I care? Do you think I care? Have a wonderful day, everybody. Much love to you all. 18, I love you. My sister, Renee, I love you too. Y'all have a wonderful day. You hear me?